good evening and welcome to Toronto for Game 1 of the ALCS between the Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Now the Blue Jays will be looking for a third straight American League crown and will be hoping to get off to a winning start here tonight. Now I'm joined by Jays GM Ozzy Villain, and Ozzy, what can you tell us about your lineup? Well, just the one change tonight. Billy Hamilton is fit again. He comes back in to play center field. And it will be Nate Pearson on the mound. Not now, Bruce. I'm on TV. Yes, mate. You can go to the bathroom. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Nate Pearson is going to be on the mound for us. And I can assure you that he is raring to go. Hi guys, I'm Ozzy Villain. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 12 of the Toronto Blue Jays, but more importantly, Game 1 of the ALCS against the Detroit Tigers. We haven't played them yet in the playoffs. Of course, it would have been a third successive series against the Astros if they'd gotten past them, but they didn't. It's the Detroit Tigers as we look for a third American League title in a row, which would be a wonderful thing. We can see on the National League side of things, the Padres, out of absolutely nowhere, they've beaten the Dodgers and they're 1-0 up now against the Braves, so might be a red-hot Padres we're facing in the World Series should we get that far. But let's go and have a look here. Quick update of the schedule. What am I trying to say? Of the roster here. We have made a change. Billy Hamilton is back fit, so he comes back in. He's a good defensive player. He's good on the bases, so he comes back in to play center field. That means Grishuk drops out. Now, obviously, somebody had to leave. The roster. So that man is, if I just quickly go here and have a quick look, 40-man roster is probably the quickest place to find him. That is infielder Martinez that we've dropped out. We have Groshans and Peraza who can sort of play a number of positions in the infield. So he'll be back. He's only a youngster, but yeah, he's dropped out of the playoff roster to make space for Billy Hamilton. Alright, not too much else to catch you up on, so let's check these lineups. And this is it. It's more or less the same as it was for the Baltimore series. It's Khalil Lee leading us off in right field. Bo Bichette bats second at shortstop. The first baseman, Vlad Jr., bats 3. Rowdy Tellez bats 4. The one change is William McQuaid moves up the order to bat 5 at second base. Peraza bats 6 on a fire at third base. Maguire bats 7, the catcher. Matt Beatty drops down to bat 8 in left field. Billy Hamilton, he's the center fielder and bats 9. He comes in, obviously, for this series. Nate Pearson's on the mound for us, and we are up against Alex Faido, is it? Not much movement. And we do have some power, so maybe we can take advantage of that. He does otherwise look very good. ERA the regular season of just under 5.5. He spent some time in AAA this season as well. He has a whip of 1.3, ERA plus of 93, a WAR of 0.08. So he's maybe ever so slightly above average, but that movement, that ERA, he gives up 2.2 home runs every 9 innings. Let's hope we get those 2.2 home runs with loaded bases. And here we go. Welcome to the ALCS. It is Castro to lead them off, batting 308 in the postseason. The roof is closed because it's cold in breaking news. In October, it's cold in Toronto. 3-1's the count, and Pearson walks the leadoff man. Not ideal, Nate. Not ideal. And it is Isaac Paredes coming up now. I've nailed that pronunciation. Batting 364 in the postseason. That is a loose pitch. And Nate, did you do your warm-up? And that gets Castillo over there to second. Let's see what we can do now. A full count. We need a strikeout, if anything. That is popped up. It's deep-ish. Hamilton's there. What's his name? Khalil Lee is there. They're both quick. They make the play, but over to third goes Castro. And with one out, runner at third, this is looking like trouble. Riley Green to the plate. He's batting 250 this postseason. A strikeout would be absolutely massive here to get the 2 away. 2-2's the count. Oh, and Nate Pearson ties him in knots. It was a CU. That's a cutter, I think. Or curve. Anyway, it was a wonderful pitch. It looked more like a curveball, didn't it? Diaz Cameron comes up as opposed to Cameron Diaz. Batting 500 this postseason. Full count, 2 out, runner at third. Big pitch. Well done, Nate. All right, that gets us out of the first. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's go to work now. Khalil Lee batting 385 in the postseason. A first pitch swing. We saw him put one over the fence in Game 3 against the Astros in the first pitch of the game. He's done that again. Khalil Lee, back-to-back home runs on the first pitch of the game. What a piece of batting that is. 402 feet. Khalil Lee, we saw Bo Bichette do this last year, and Khalil Lee's doing it this year. Wonderful stuff. What a start to the game. Khalil Lee with a home run. In comes Bo Bichette now, batting 500 in the postseason. Won the nose the count. Bo Bichette, he gets it up the middle for a single as well. Well, there we go. What a start this has been. Vlad Jr. comes in now, only batting .231 in the postseason. He has popped that up. Maybe he's saving himself for a potential World Series. We've seen him before be really good till we get to the World Series and then kind of go missing. Maybe he's going to do the reverse this time around. Rowdy Tellez with one out. He is batting .333 in the postseason. Rowdy Tellez, is that gone as well? Rowdy Tellez, I think it is. It is gone. It's a second home run in the first innings. Off the foul ball pole, it looks like. It's a fair ball, 373 feet. It's a 2-run home run this time. It's 3-0 to the Blue Jays. And it is William McQuaid batting 300 in the postseason up to bat now. 0-2's the count. McQuaid, he strikes out. 2 away. And it brings up Peraza now, who is batting .714 this postseason. 3-1's the count. Peraza gets the walk. He gets himself a 2-out walk and stands at first. It's Reese McGuire, the catcher, batting .250 in the postseason. 1-2's the count. McGuire grounds at the third. That'll do it for the first, but a wonderful, wonderful time of things there. A leadoff home run from Khalil Lee. A 2-run home run by Rowdy Tellez. It's 3-0 to the Jays. In comes Candelario, the third baseman, batting .429 in the postseason. It's a full count. Come on, Nate. Oh dear. It's 3-1. I mean, Nate's just trying to keep the interest up there, isn't he? You don't want to have someone running away with it early in the game. It's 3-1, 410 feet over right field. And, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. But there you go. Tyler Nevin comes in now. He is batting .77 in the postseason. A first pitch swing from him. That's a ground ball. It is fielded by Bo. Over to Vlad, mate. And there is 1 away. It brings up Nick Gordon now, who is batting .308 in the postseason. Another first pitch swing. I mean, first pitch swings are fine because it means, obviously, Pearson's pitch count stays down. That's an easy play for McQuaid. As long as we're getting the outs, of course. Victor Reyes comes in now, batting .231 in the postseason. 2 out, no one on. 2-2's the count. And it's a strikeout for Pearson. So we give one back to him, but we still have a 3-1 lead. It's going to be Matt Beatty to lead us off, batting .182 in the postseason. A first pitch swing from him. Beatty. Has Beatty led off the second innings? No, he hasn't. It's over his head, though. It's not a home run. I thought it was going to be caught in center field, but Beatty leads us off with a stand-up double. Excellent stuff. Now, Billy Hamilton, his first at bat this postseason. Let's see what he can do back from injury. 1-2's the count. I suspect not much. Oh no, he has got a piece of it. Now, is that deep enough to get Beatty to third? Almost certainly not. He'll go back to second. It's 1 away. And it's going to be Khalil Lee back up to the plate, batting 1 for 1 today, of course, with that home run to lead us off. 1-1's the count. Khalil Lee, is he going to be able to beat that? He is not. It's 2 away. It does get the runner over to third in Matt Beatty. Let's see what Bo can do. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch swing from Bo. Bichette, it's a ground ball to first base, and unless there's an error, that'll do it for the bottom of the second. We're still 3-1 up. Couldn't take advantage of Beatty's leadoff double, and Pearson will lead us off now to against Jack Rogers, who's batting .300 in the postseason. 1-2's the count. Pearson sits him down. Wonderful stuff, Nate. Wonderful stuff. A third strikeout. I think that is the fourth strikeout of the game. Castro comes up now. Now, he, of course, walked to lead off the game. 1-2's the count. And that is a single this time into right field. Khalil Lee has it into McQuaid, but that is a 1-out single. Peraza comes up now. Paredes? He's 0 for 1 anyway. 1-1's the count. And again, a loose pitch. Again, Castro goes over to second. And with 1 away, a little bit of trouble here perhaps. That is well hit. Hamilton's there. That's what Hamilton does. He makes a good catch in center field. That's 2 away. Runner stays at second. Riley Green, who's 0 for 1, comes up. 1-0 is the count. And Pearson hits him. 2 on. 2 out. And it's Daz Cameron coming up. He is 0 for 1 today. 1-2's the count. That's a ground ball. Good play by Bo. And he gets the out at first. Well done, Bo Bichette. What a play that is. Superior glove work. Excellent stuff, Bo. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's Vlad Jr. to lead us off. 0 for 1 today. 0-1's the count. Vlad, Hits it really, really well there into right centre field. That should be at least a double for Vlad. He's not the quickest. I said, yeah, he will just slide in there to second. But we'll take that, a lead-off double. We couldn't take advantage of it last innings when it was Matt Beattie at second. Can we do it this time? It's Rowdy Tellez, who hit a 2-run home run last time up. A full count on Rowdy. He swings through strike 3. That's one away. In comes William McQuaid, who is 0 for 1. 1 and 2 is the count on McQuaid. McQuaid pops it up. That's going to be caught by the shortstop there in shallow left field for 2 away. And it's up to Peraza now, who walked last time up to try and drive in Vlad Jr. Peraza, he's hit it well, but straight to left field. And that will do it for the third. And yet again, we cannot take advantage of a leadoff double. Pearson now to face this guy. Full count. Come on, Nate. That is popped up. Khalil Lee's there. Simple catch for him. And that's 1 away. In comes Tyler Nevin now. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 and 2's the count on him. Come on, Nate. Finish him. There it is. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. A strikeout. Number 6. Is it number 5 for Pearson? Nick Gordon now to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today as well. 1 and 2's the count. 2 out, no one on. Have him. Oh, it's up the middle. It's a 2-out single. And hopefully nothing more than that this innings as Victor Reyes comes in. He's 0 for 1 today. 3 and 1's the count. That's the ground ball. Vlad has it over to first. That'll do it for the top of the 4th. No runs for the Tigers there. And it's Reese McGuire coming up. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 and 0 is the count. Reese McGuire pops it up into centre field. That'll be 1 away. There it is. And this will bring Matt Beattie up, who got the double, of course, first time around. 1 and 1's the count on Beattie. This time he grounds at the shortstop. Simple play at first. And that is 2 away. And it's going to be Billy Hamilton to see what he can do. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 and 2's the count. Billy Hamilton doesn't strike out, which is good to see, but does line it out to second base. That is the end of the 4th. Still 3-1. And it's Pearson to continue to Jake Rogers, who is 0 for 1 today. A full count on the leadoff man. There's a strikeout, number 6. And it brings up Willie Castro, who is 1 for 1 with a walk. 1 and 2's the count. Come on, Nate. That is a ground ball to McQuaid over to Vlad, and that's 2 away, sorry, not 1. For Isaac Perez's, who is 0 for 2. 1 and 2's the count. 2 out, no one on. Have him, Nate. Sitting down. Oh, no, it's staying in. Hamilton's there. He's going back towards the track. Makes the play, and that ends the top of the 5th. All right, let's add some runs to this lead, please, so we can relax a little bit. Khalil Lee to lead us off. Last time he led us off, it was a home run. 1 and 2 is the count, and Khalil Lee pops it up into left field. And down it comes into left field's glove, and that is 1 away. This brings Bo up, who's 1 for 2. 0 and 2's the count on Bo, and he has grounded at the third base. I don't think he's going to beat that. No, he's not. And with 2 out, it brings up Vlad Jr. 1 for 2 he is. 1 and 2 is the count. 2 out, no one on. Vlad grounds at the third, and that will do it for the 5th. Still 3-1. All the runs have happened early in the game, and then it's really settled into a bit of a pitching duel. But that comes to an end for Pearson. It is Daniel Tillo coming in to pitch for us. His first outing of the postseason. He's going to face Green, who is 0 for 1 today. 0 and 2's the count. Left-handed Tillo. Begins with a strikeout. Excellent stuff, Tillo. Love your work, mate. It's Daz Cameron now, who's 0 for 2. 1 and 0 is the count. Tillo. Ground ball there to McQuaid. Well fielded over to first. 2 away. Tillo to face Candelario now. Who they might have got close on that one. He's 1 for 2 today with a home run, of course. 1 and 2's the count. 2 out, no one on. That's a ground ball to Bo, and that should do it for the top of the 6th. It does. Excellent start that from Tillo. If he can keep that going, then we'll be looking okay here. It's Rowdy Tellez to lead us off. He hit a 2-run home run in his only hit so far today. That's up the middle though, and that will be a lead-off single for Rowdy Tellez. Alright, can McQuaid do something about him? He's 0 for 2. I think he's had 2 strikeouts so far, McQuaid. Is this going to be strikeout number 3? Yes, it is. We're really having a trouble finding someone to bat in that number 5 slot. It does kind of have to be a lefty. Maybe we give McGuire a chance up there. 1 out runner at first for Peraza, who's 0 for 1 today. Peraza, that's going to be a double play, and that'll do it for the 6th. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? And it will be Tillo coming back out to face Nevin, who is 0 for 2 today. 2-1's the count. Tillo makes it 3-2. Oh, mate, your first innings was so good. What's happened there? Tigers pull to within 1. And you've got to say, after that first innings, we really haven't looked like getting another run. So this is slightly concerning. Maybe now that they're close, it'll wake us up. Nick Gordon comes in. He's 1 for 2 to face Tillo. 0-1 is the count. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Peraza over to Vlad. And that is 1 away. It is Victor Reyes now who's 0 for 2 coming in to face Tillo. 2-0 is the count. That is through the right side of the infield out to Khalil Lee, and it's a 1-out single. And you just start to get a little bit nervous now. It's Jake Rogers to the plate who's 0 for 2. First pitch swing. That is popped up. It should be caught simply there by Peraza at third. It is. Back to first goes the base runner. 2 away for Willie Castro, who is 1 for 2 today. He has a walk in there as well. 2-0's the count. Castro, ground ball there to McQuaid, over to Vlad. And we stretch. Our lead cut to 1. Would really, really like another couple of home runs here, boys, if that's at all possible. Reese Maguire to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. Alex Fiedo to continue. First pitch swing. Oh, thank you, McQuaid. What's your name, Maguire? That is a second tierer. It's 4-2. Maguire leads us off with a home run, 419 feet over right field, and apparently all I had to do was ask. Wonderful stuff by Reese Maguire. In comes Matt Beattie now, he's 1 for 2 today, full count. Beattie, decent, is it going to drop in? No, straight to left field, and that is 1 away. Billy Hamilton now, who's 0 for 2, full count on Billy. Can he get himself on base? He cannot as he grounds it to second. That's 2 away. And it's going to be Khalil Lee now with 2 out, no one on. He's 1 for 3. He's doing his old trick of hitting a home run to start the game off and then nothing else for the rest of it. But there's a walk. 2 out walk to bring Bo up, who is 1 for 3 today. Another full count. Bo Bichette strikes out. That ends the 7th. But Maguire has extended our lead back out to 2. Tillo now to face Paredes, who is, if I said that name even close yet. That's popped up. It'll be caught there by Billy Hamilton. Paredes. There's a footballer with that name, and I know how to say it. I just can't spit it out. Anyway, it's Green coming in now. He's 0 for 2. 0-1 is the count. Tillo. It's popped up. It's going to be caught there by Khalil Lee for 2 away. And we are now 4 outs away from taking a 1-game lead. Daz Cameron comes in. He's 0 for 3. He's going to face Tillo. 1-1's the count. And the lead is cut to 1 again. Tillo, you muppet. What is that? Out there to right field. It is 399 feet over that right field fence. It's 4-3. And we just can't do things the easy way, can we? Well, we did game 1 against the Orioles, I suppose, so I shouldn't be greedy. It's Candelario coming in now. He is 1 for 3. That one, of course, was a home run. It's Tillo continuing. And that's an interesting decision, given that he's given up 2 runs already in 1 2/3 of an inning. It's a 2-out single for Candelario. Tyler Nevin comes in to face Junior Fernandez. Now, he's already hit 1 home run already today as well. 2-1's the count. 2 out, runner at first. This is a big, big batter. Fernandez, that's a ground ball to Bo. That should do it. Oh, Bo Bichette. Oh, are we going to choke? It should have been the end of the 8th. There's now 2 on, 2 out. It's Nick Gordon to the plate. He's 1 for 3. And are we going to pay a price for that? Fernandez just ends it himself. That's the easiest way, mate. Just strike him out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Our lead again is 1 run. David McKay comes in to pitch for them. Vlad Jr. leads us off. 0-2 is the count. Come on, Vlad. Come on, mate. Come on. No, he watches it. At least swing the bat, mate. Come on, you know how to use it. It's Rowdy Tellez, who is 2 for 3 today. A full count. Tellez. He strikes out. And it brings up William McQuaid, who's 0 for 3 and has been a bit of a strikeout merchant today. And there's another one. And that ends the 8th. We go to the 9th with a 1-run lead. It's Alex Reyes coming in to try and close this mofo out for us. He's going to face Victor Reyes first up. He's 1 for 3 today. 3-1 is the count. We have seen Reyes blow leads before in the postseason, but he has been a very reliable, that 15 from 16 saves in the regular season. But the go-ahead run now comes to the plate. They're pinch hitting. It's Tesugu, who is yet to have an at-bat this postseason. Runner at first. 2-1 is the count. Reyes. Oh dear. That's into center field. Billy Hamilton keeps the runner at second, but with no one out, we have runners at first and second. And Reyes, you need to get your head in gear here, mate. It's Castro to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. That's better, Reyes. There's one away. All right, it's Paredes coming in now. He's 0 for 4. 1-2's the count. This will be a massive strikeout if we can get it. We can get it. Oh, Reyes, he's just keeping it interesting. They're down to their final out. Reyes is taken out of the ball game. In comes Marshall Kasowski. Hopefully it's not too serious for Reyes. It's Green, but Kasowski to face Green for the final out. He's 0 for 3 is Green. 0-2's the count. Kasowski is a strikeout master. Can he do it here? Finish it for us, Marshall. Finish it, mate. There it is. It's 1-0 to the Blue Jays. What a win that is. So, hard fought, but we do take a 1-game lead in the series. The Padres have yet to lose this postseason. They are running away with it. You do fear a little bit what we're going to run into there if we were to get to the World Series. But, wonderful performance from us. Now, Alex Reyes, it is good news. I mean, in a way, he's 3 days out, so he will be back. He'll miss Game 2. He'll probably miss Game 3 as well, but he should be back for Game 4. That does beg the question now, who do we make the closer? Do we put Junior Fernandez back in that role? He did struggle somewhat through the regular season, closing some games out for us. He's improved a lot since he goes back to a closer. Or do we just go with Kasowski? Doesn't have the best control, but you do wonder if he'll just strike them out anyway. If he walks 1 or 2, then it doesn't really matter because he'll just strike them out anyway. Let me know what you think in the comments, or is there somebody else there that could go in as closer? I don't really think there is. Yeah, so there we go. Question for the class. But until next time, guys, we'll be back. What we'll do is we'll come back like we did in the last series when there's a chance for someone to clinch it. Hopefully, that'll be Game 4 in Detroit. But yeah, we'll be back when there's a chance for someone to get to that World Series. Until then, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Aussie Villain. Take care.